We've seen very little of him by this man, Jason Howard. I tell you what, that was so lucky for Glen. Poor old Glen, he'd done everything right for me, lost the rear. That's unusual this far into a race because... And that's kind of the line. If the marshals are on it, which they are in BSB, they'll have the flags out. That was a big one, and it was very lucky he didn't actually high side. That's got to be a red flag, I think. Yeah.
And the red flag goes out then, just too late for the luckless Glen Irwin.
That was. He started off as a high side, Jack, but then he saved it and he came back round, ended up losing the front, so that sort of laid him onto the track in a lot more gentle way than it would have done if it had gripped and thrown him over the top. He's all right, he's the lad, and that's a fast crash. Imagine. Oh, I'll tell you what, his backside's going to be fairly warm because he was sliding on it at perhaps 135 miles an hour. Then watch it, how it goes. It grips again, and then that was just so lucky from the lad and the bike because it. Normally, that speed high side would smash it to bits. And look at that. Imagine sliding along really grippy, abrasive tarmac at 135 mile an hour. That left cheek's going to be fairly hot, is that, Jack?
And those, you've got to say, those Frank Thomas leathers have served him well. They looked so beautiful before the race as well.
And you know what? In this day and age, it is difficult. He's going to get a lift back. That is an absolute. That's proof the lad's all right.
Because you a big, broad Irish grin on his face.
Yeah, I tell you what, and you don't want to see that. And look, they've all seen it and said, man, you're lucky there. He was a little bit lucky, but you've got to be able to put up with that. You know, even in this day and age, the most abrasion-resistant material in the world, they can put a man on the moon, but they can't have anything more than leather that's going to protect you in such a situation. I love that.
Lee Jackson then, the man with the...
Oh, I was lying about the bike. It is fairly second-hand, is that?
Wow, that's a horrible state.
Glen, that looks painful.
Yeah, painful as a racer, like you get up from these things, you know, there is that moment when you crash. It's like, my dad always said the fast ones don't really hurt because you don't come up and down, you sort of go like that. But yeah, just initially worried at Hickey because I just passed him. I was like, oh, don't hit me, mate, don't hit me. And then you get over that bit, you're okay. It's just bloody hot in your ass. It's warm.